This is Star Wars Vintage Collection's Clone Wars series, Asajj Ventress. So we're back with another figure review, of course, as you can see right here. And I got Ventress, as you see. I got her from a store called Imagination Hobbies for about $27. So it was actually not a bad, well, it was a bit much, but kind of worth it. I was looking forward to getting actually for quite a while, because I wanted to get another Ventress figure ever since I had the Clone Wars Ventress, but that one has been defected for quite some time. And since I heard that back then they did make a Ventress figure, but in the Black series, but then when I heard they did it in the Vintage Collection, I was like, yes, okay, I'll get that as right away. She never showed up anywhere else in stores, so apparently she was like hard to find for some reason. But I have her now, so let's get a close look. So here she is in the card. I have to say, I like the art. I like the artwork. I'm kind of surprised that they made Ventress. They used their Clone Wars artwork instead of like I thought they would do like a live action Ventress in this outfit, but cause they did that with Anakin and Ahsoka, as well as Obi-Wan, and when they were Clone Wars style. So I was kind of surprised Ventress has her animated version rather than a live action version. So yeah, now that I finally have her, I'm very pleased that I finally have a Ventress figure that is all completed. I have my old Clone Wars Ventress, which I will definitely compare it to. But yeah, like I said, this is the back. You can read all this if you wish. I'll just let you pause there. And then, yeah. So let's open this one up and get to it. Okay, so just gonna open it like so. There we go. Here she is. Let's not bend the lightsabers. I had to say, I'm very glad that I have Ventress figures with lightsabers, because my old Clone Wars Ventress figure, I lost her lightsabers. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed that I didn't have her lightsabers. Kind of like these lightsabers better than the old Clone Wars version, because the old Clone Wars version was like skinnier than these ones. Oh god, these fucking tapes. I hate these tapes. They get in the way. There, get the frick out. There we go. Alright. So here is Ventress, and I have to say, I like the model of it. She looks really, really good. Let's bring out the lightsabers first. We'll do the accessories. So here's her unignited lightsaber hilts right here. Looking very nice. I believe they do peg on the sides, so because Ventress does have a double-bladed. Yeah, there we go. So you can have her as double-bladed, and they have two pegs here, so you could peg these up her belt. Where does she ignore? Oh, right. Alright. Surely has them like so. Hold on a sec. Okay, hold on. I remember in the show, she has them like that. There you go. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Jesus Christ. Well, that's... Hold on. I want to get an end. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Damn it. Alright. That goes for the health ones. Now we have the ignited lightsabers. Let's go with one of them at a time. Like I said, I like these blades better. I can't remember too much of the original Clone Wars lightsabers with Ventress, but I think they were definitely not as smooth as this. I remember they had like a crackling, like at the beginning parts here. But no, I like these ones better. They're smoother and the hilts are thicker. I remember the Clone Wars. I think they were like very thin. These are thicker. And yeah, I like them. They're definitely better. And I like the paint. The paint job is really good. Very nicely detailed. Ah, there we go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, just like open the hand a bit more so that way the hand, or sorry, the lightsaber can fit into the hand. But yeah, so here's one. As dual wielding right here. And can she stand? Yes, she can. Nice. And of course, if you want, you can have her as dual wielding, of course, like so, like that, and then bam. Look at that. That looks good. I like that. I like the double bladed lightsaber. Kind of reminds me of this figure. Kind of reminds me of the woman that played the actress who played Ventress in the old Jedi Academy at Disney World. If you guys remembered, you know those old, that old day. What was it, 2011, when they started introducing Clone Wars, and they brought in Ahsoka and Ventress, and you get to fight Ventress whenever Vader shows up, and he sometimes invites Ventress. That's what this figure's reminding me of. I don't know why. So the figure itself is really, really nice. Paint job on the face is well done. The lips has like a nice, I know it has a nice like a nice shine on the lips, so it's not actually flat. The eyes are well painted, and the tattoos are really well no. Her top is like a nice shiny dark purple bluish paint. It's really, really nice. They made her arms, I notice, thicker, which I don't mind, even though she's skinny, but this is good enough. I like the robes that she wears, and especially this part. This part has a nice like shine to it. Doesn't look outdated or dull or whatever. And the material is really, really nice too. It feels like and looks like actual like robes that you would that she would wear, if you know what I mean. Like she looks like a model rather than like a cheap cloth like the Clone Wars version, which I'll get that in a minute. As for the legs, let's get to the legs for a sec. So this is the legs. Not a fan of the feet, because the feet, like this is her feet. The feet are so small. I don't remember her feet being that small, especially they're so stubby. I don't remember her feet looking like that, but oh well. And also, I think she's not a great stander sometimes with these feet. And also, I find she's not really a great stander when with these feet. Like, yeah. She does have pegs though, so you can give her a stand if you wish. If she has trouble, when she has trouble standing, which she does. Anyway, so let's get to articulation. All right, we're gonna make this quick. So she can move her head around all around like that. That is creepy as hell. Something I don't want to see in my dreams. She can move her arms all the way up to here, all the way down, forward and back, so she can reach her back. Nice. And she could bend her arm all the way up to there. She could switch her arms right there. She has a swirl on the wrist. She does not have does the other hand too? No, she does not have a bended wrist. She just only has a swirl wrist. So yeah. After that, she has no. Excuse me, my allergies are kicking my ass right now. She does have a little bit of a swirl in the waist. I think she can go all the way back, but I'm not going to do it because I don't recommend it. She cannot bend because, like I said, she has no like ab crunch. In terms of like with her legs, she can only spread. Oh wait, hold on. She can only spread about this far, and she could spread about like this far. Yeah, so if you want to get her in such cool poses, maybe even further, but only if you lift up the skirt, of course. So you could get her in cool poses, like cool assassin poses or whatever, and then just go like that, and then yeah. She can, of course, her leg can go back and forward, but not as much because of the skirt. And she could bend her legs, bend her knees like this. And she does have an ankle pivot, but unfortunately, the ankle pivot, it can curve like this, but for some reason the feet cannot go up. It's kind of stretching, and I don't want to break it, so let's not go there. But yeah, she cannot. At least I don't think so. Actually, no, she can. Okay, she's the only one who could do like a kneeling pose right there. So you can have her kneel down in front of. Hold on a second. So you can have her kneel down. Let's have Count Dooku here for a sec. You can have her kneel down to Count Dooku. Let's bring out her Clone Wars counterpart. From 2000, I can't remember. There we go. Okay. I don't know if she's gonna stand. So yeah, we got the two Ventress figures. Wow. To see them side by side like this, it just it looks weird a bit, but wow. Wow, that's all I have to say as for the most of it. If I had to choose between the two, of which one do I like better? Okay. Obviously, I like the vintage collection better. But in terms of I don't know, the body or something like that, I do still have a soft spot for this one. Because, for this one, I was able to because this one you could take off her body parts and you just could do a lot of things. You can have her slashed or whatever. For instance, you can have her arm there you go, she's been cut off, or you can have her head pop out so easily, she's been decapitated, and you can even have her cut in half and make her be like Darth Maul. Yeah. Oh, and the other thing I'll give this figure credit is that you can take off the skirt. Like I said, you can take off the skirt, and you could just give her, and you could just make her be like in her assassin outfit or whatever. Let's put her hand back. There we go. So yeah, I lost some of the pieces though with this figure. Like I lost the belt buckle right there. I lost it on this one, as you noticed, and I have also lost, and of course, the lightsabers. But if you guys are curious, what would she look like with these? Probably not as good because they're too big. And as you can see, her hands are a little small. Oh, actually, never mind. That's not bad. They're actually able to hold. Looks really nice. And also, the face is still good, too. Like, look at that. The face is still good. Like, compared to the vintage collection. It's tough. But, maybe I like this one more because this is the cartoon. This is more like the live action version, which is not bad, but I don't know. I just like this one a little bit, just a little bit more. I'll give it. I do like her paint apps or paint job more than this one because this one looks too faded. Like her colors, or like really fading. Like she's not even that shiny. Like the top is like darkened, and her like the pants, or the straps, should I say, or like really like flat. Was this one, they have like a nice brightly colored, and of course this part right here, this whatever you want to call it, the robes here, I guess. It's so dark, like it's like a brown something, I don't know, but at least this one, it has a nice bright color, but this one just looks really dark, even though I kind of like it still. This one though, this is different. This one's plastic, this one's cloth like, so but I will say I like her robes better because this one's robes, it's thicker, cloth like, but I don't like the way it looks, even though, yeah, I just don't like the way it looks. I like hers better. But yeah, so that's that. And her hands are so small compared to this one, and she's so skinny, even though that's pretty much how she was in the Clone Wars, but still. But she is flexible. She still does have like great articulation. So like for instance, like she can swirl her forearm, not her wrist though, but that's something still. She could. Oh, sorry. She could swirl her waist, and she could do, I think, a full split. Yes, you can do a full split. Look at that. Wah. She cannot spread her legs though, like from the sides, but she can at least move them forward. So that's something. But yeah, so I think this one still holds. This one still holds up. So I still. Why did I hit her? But yeah, so this one still holds up. I still have a soft spot for this one. So if you're wondering if I'm gonna get rid of this one, no, I'm still keeping it because I still have a soft spot for it. It's just that this one's gonna be on my shelf for sure. This I might use it for something else or something, but I'm still keeping this one. Other than that, this one right here is gonna be on my shelf with all my Sith figures in my Sith Empire collection. Let's have her be with her master, Count Dooku. This is from Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. from 2005. These two look good. I don't have the new Dooku from the vintage collection, but honestly, I don't think I will ever get it because as much as the figure looks nice, I still like this figure. And also, I'm not a fan of the new vintage collection because of the cape. The cape looks weird to me in the vintage collection. I find it looks cheap. While for this one, it looks better. So, but if you guys really want to see me review that figure, I'll get it for sure. If you guys really want to see me review it and compare it with this one, because I actually still like this one. I think this one's the best one in my opinion of Count Dooku at least. So, yeah. And then of course, let's compare it with her rival, Ahsoka Tano. Now these two look good together. These two look really, really good together. I like that. And then, of course, let's give her Anakin Skywalker. Clone Wars Anakin Skywalker. I don't have my Revenge of the Sith Anakin as of right now, because he's high up on my shelf, so I can't take him down. But yeah, these still look good together. So yeah, you can have some cool times with these two. I have to say, I was so glad to see. This is gonna be a little bit off topic of the figure, but I have to say I have seen Tales of the Underworld of Star Wars, and much better than Tales of the Empire, in my opinion. I still like Tales of the Jedi the best, but I really do like Tales of the Underworld as second best. I really like it. I thought it was very, very cool, and yeah. My only problem with it was that I find it was just not enough characters when it comes to like Underworld bounty hunter type deal. The only two characters that were involved with that is Ventress and Cad Bane. Which Cad Bane was cool. I liked his origin story. I thought it was pretty neat. And I like that Ventress survived. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, sure, to some people it may sound lame because I know she had her book and she dies in that one. But to be honest with you, I felt that her death was lame. But yeah. But anyways, I'm just glad she's alive. Because I'd rather have her alive and have her do more cool shit. And I'm still waiting to see her come into live action. I really want to see her in live action. Everybody is always asking for like, do we ever see Ventress in live action in some sort of way? And I'm like, yeah, I want to see that too. So yeah, that's all I have to say to you guys. This is Regular Night. Peacing out. Peace. Oh, and also actually, follow me on Instagram, of course. And if you haven't seen my live, by the way, please check it out. My live description link will be in the description below, so go check that out. I definitely recommend it. Check out and follow that boy Zach on YouTube. Go subscribe to his channel. His channel will be also in the description below. So yeah, go check that out. Anyways, peacing out, peace, and stay tuned for my next review. My next review will be Director Krennic from Rogue One. So, peacing out, peace. Long live the Empire.
Apprentices? Plural? What the fuck? I thought Grievous was just a lapdog. He can't even wield the Force.